Have you ever felt invisible? Like you've been working for years and no one seems to notice? Sure, you're talented. Everyone knows that. You work hard. No one denies that. But when it comes to being the leader, the general consensus is your time has just not yet come. I call this the behind the scenes blues. Now, when you finally do reach center stage, sometimes the lights are just so bright that no one really sees you. Sure, they know your name, and yes, they're familiar with your accomplishments, accolades, and awards, but they don't know you, the real you, the overwhelmed you, the I'm not sure how long I can keep this up or if I even really want to you. That's what I like to call center stage stress. Now, whether you're behind the scenes or on center stage, I want you to know that I see you. I know you. I understand you. Shoot, I am you. And that's why today I want to talk to you about finding purpose in your current position. You see, most of us think that purpose is a specific destination, but it's really found in the perspective of our current position. And so I've learned three things in my pursuit of purpose. Those things are, number one, that position is just a distraction. Preparation is a gift, and power is a responsibility. Now, why do I say that position is a distraction? Well, position is all about our proximity to other people. It's about how we rank among our peers. That's the only reason we really care about it. So how did I learn that? Well, I learned that 25 years ago when I started my career in the nonprofit sector. I loved it. I got a job as a program coordinator helping families go from welfare to work. And I loved everything about it. I loved lifting families out of poverty. I loved helping people. And you know what? I didn't even think about what my title was until my boss hired a new woman. Now, he really, really liked her. And the thing about it that bothered me is that she was nothing like me. She was the antithesis of me. She was from an upper middle class family that lived in the suburbs. I was from a working class family that lived in the hood. She had a business degree and I was still working on my English degree. She was well put together and thin and I was not. But despite all of that, she played on every personal insecurity that I had about professional success. And so I found myself competing with her. Now, she didn't sign up for this competition. It was all in my head. But I was competing with her, and then I started comparing myself to her. And then I started complaining about her. And I remember going home for the 50th time telling my husband something about her, and he asked me a question that changed everything. He said, "Why does it matter? And what does any of that have to do with the job you were called to do?" Yeah, that's how I felt too. So I decided that I was going to opt out of this voluntary competition with her and start competing with myself. I wanted to be a better version of me. I wanted to find out how to write great programs and how to get them funded. I wanted to find out how to impact the community. And you know what? It worked. And that brings me to my next point. Preparation is a gift. You see, there's nothing like preparation to do three things that prepare you for success and sustainability on the next level. It builds your character, it builds your competency, and it builds your confidence. Now, there's nothing like working behind the scenes to test your character. When person after person is getting promoted and you still have to work, when you're training some of the people to get promoted, it tests whether you're there for purpose or if you're there to please people. It tests whether you're going to be patient or if you're going to cut corners to get ahead. So it tests your character, but it also builds your confidence. Because see, while my friends were running from pillar to post looking for the next big opportunity, I was staying put. I was getting expertise. I was getting known. And the people that were in the industry knew me. And as a result of that, I got really, really good at my job. And that built my confidence. I wasn't waiting around when the opportunity did come to find out, do I know if I can do it? By then, I knew I could. And that brings me to my third point. Power is a responsibility. Now, a lot of people want to be a leader for the perks and for the pay and what they perceive to be the privileges. But let me let you in on a little secret. All of that is designed to offset two things. the responsibility and the resistance that's going to come when you take that leading role. I learned that too the hard way. I became the CEO of Interfaith Family Services at 38 years old. And child, I thought I made it. I had a $2 million organization, 25 staff. We've been around 25 years. I thought, this is it. Finally, I'm going to be able to be seen. Finally, I'm going to be able to make an impact. I'm the boss. Well, honey, I was the boss, all right. I was the boss of a 25-year-old organization facing decline. I was the boss of an organization facing a $500,000 deficit. I was the boss of a team that did not want me there. I was the boss of a big problem. And then I learned that this light that I finally wanted, this being on stage that I finally wanted, this being seen, it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Because when you're on center stage, everyone sees you all right. They see every mistake. They see every failure. They see every time somebody criticizes you, and it can become a lot. So after 3 years, I wanted to do something that I had never wanted to do in my whole career. I wanted to quit. And then one day, a friend reminded me of why I was there. Now, in a story too big for this stage, I was given this job at Interfaith supernaturally. God opened a door, and he confirmed it. So she reminded me of that, and she told me that God chose me. And I got to thinking, he chose me knowing me. He chose me knowing my strengths and weaknesses. He chose me knowing my background. And if the God of the universe was going to choose me, the least I could do is trust his choice. The least I could do was trust his choice. Because you know what? He doesn't make mistakes. So you know what? I did. And I found freedom, and I found success in being me, doing things the way that I felt they should be done. And as a result of that, we went from that $500,000 deficit and a $2 million budget to a $3 million budget. I redid our business model, and we went from a 40% success rate to an 80% success rate. And I didn't just stop there. I decided that we were going to buy the block, and as a result of that, we built an $11.5 million family empowerment center, Dallas's first on that block. So you see, there is power in pursuing purpose over position. Because let me tell you something, position frustrates us, but purpose fuels us. Position distracts us, but purpose disciplines us. Position is temporary, but purpose is timeless. So if you don't remember anything else I said today, remember those three things. Position is a distraction, preparation is a gift, and power is a responsibility. Thank you.